Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. This is Daxon, and in today's video I will be simply showing you how to connect your PS3 controller to your PC Windows 11. So I know I have already made a video on that. There was a previous video that I did, and hopefully this video is going to show you how to do that on the Windows 11. So without wasting much time, let's just jump into it. But before that, if you're new here, if this is the first time you're joining me, kindly subscribe to the channel and then like the video, and you can also as well share the video for others to enjoy as well. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so there are two ways to connect your controller to your PC or laptop, and the very first method that we can use is connecting by cable or using a cable connection. So with that, it's very simple, and I'm going to walk you through that very quickly. And then the second method is through the Bluetooth connections, and that you need a Bluetooth um, dongle, or in case you're using a desktop, then you definitely need a Bluetooth dongle. And if you're using a laptop, you can use your laptop Bluetooth, but I highly recommend that you get a dedicated dongle for that, because usually when you install the drivers that are going to send the connection between the controller and the Bluetooth, your Bluetooth sometimes does not work like how it used to be. So it only works whenever you turn on your controller, and therefore you can't share or connect your Bluetooth to other devices like your sound system, your smartphone, or any other thing that you'd want the Bluetooth to you want to use the Bluetooth for. But you having a different Bluetooth dongle or something, that way you can just use that one for the installation, and it won't affect your main Bluetooth. So in case you have a different Bluetooth dongle, not the one in your laptop or your PC, then that is a good one that you can just use, and then it will work very fine. But in case you don't use your Bluetooth much and you still want to connect it to your controller, fine, that one too works. And I'll just walk you through all the process and method that you need to do, and everything will just work fine. So the very first thing we'll do is to connect our controller using the cable. And I have my cable here. I can't just show you that, but well, if you're using PS 3 controller, then you definitely know which cable that you would need to get. So I have it here, and so what you need to do is to just connect your cable to your PC via the USB port, and just connect it to the controller. So let's just do that quickly. All right. Okay. So immediately you do that and you hear this sound. So let's quickly go to um, let's say add a printer or scan or any of the options, and then let's quickly go to Bluetooth and devices, and down here, oh sorry, let's go to, okay, I think my Bluetooth is off, so let me just turn that on, and then go to view more devices. So if you go here, you see all right, so let me just check. Okay, down here you see other devices, and then you can see PS3 pad, gamepad, sorry. So with this whenever you connect your controller to your PC, you definitely see this device here, So if I take it out like this, you see it's gone, and if I put it in, um it will just come back, and then you see. But usually when you connect the cable to your controller, you might think you can just launch your game and then start playing the game and everything's going to work fine, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. So most of the games you would need to um, install some other softwares for your controller to be recognized in the game. So now that we know how to connect through the cable, I'll quickly go ahead and demonstrate. Let me. Okay, so I'll just walk you through in case you're facing an issue where you, after connecting through cable, and then you can't play the game using the controller, or the game doesn't recognize your controller. Then I'm going to also help you fix that one. Okay, so our controller is connected, and the next thing that we're going to do is to launch any game at all and see if the controller is going to work within the game. So I have this game here, Ghost of Tsushima, and I'm going to launch that and see if the game is going to work. Sorry, the controller is going to work. Okay, so the game is launched, and test the controller and see if it's working. Okay, so the controller is not working. All right, it's not working. It's not working. So let me just quickly close the game and see if we can find a solution to this problem. Okay, so the very first thing we would need is a software called X360CE, and that, my friend, is here. I'll leave the link in the video description or at the comment section. I'll just pin that there, and you can just go and then download it. So we have the X360. So let's just extract that quickly. So it's here, and just minimize this. Okay, so all right, so what we'll do is to launch this software as administrator, and then don't forget to launch that as an admin. All right, so now the software is launched, and you can clearly see that there's nothing here. There's no button set, and so what we will need to do is to try as much as possible to set buttons for our controller. So usually what I do is I'll just go to add, and you can see add here. So you click on add, and you're going to see this keyboard, mouse, then the PS3 gamepad here. So let's just select the PS3 gamepad and then select add selected. All right, so after we click that, and you can see that the controller has been activated, but yet still there's no button here. So let me I don't know, but let me just quickly click on the auto and see if something will happen. Okay, good. So the controls has been automatically yeah. So okay, so we can just test the buttons and see. So okay, so not all the buttons are working. So I think let me just check something here. Not all the buttons are working, so you can see that things are mixed up here. Things are mixed up. So let's quickly fix that. And I think with that, there's a way to do that, and I think it's a record. So you click on this option here, you click on record, and you definitely see where you're supposed to press on your controller. So I'll press this, and now I'll also click on this, record, and then I'll do that. So you can see, okay, so I'll press this, record, and okay, it says select, right? So yeah, then I'll click start, record, then start. Alright, so I'll come back to this side, click record, and then okay, press it, record, press it. Alright, so let me just go to these patterns too, then record that. It's very simple, so you don't have to um, yeah. So this is very simple. Just follow this few steps, and then you can simply do it. But as for the analog stick, I think it's working fine. So and then you go to the D pad. So let me check that too. Okay, so up and then okay, the side, alright, and then this side, okay, okay. So that is also working, and the other buttons are also working. Alright, so which other button is left? So basically, I think this is all that you would need. So um, yeah. So when that is done, you can simply go to save all, and then it will just save. Can just save the settings that you did. And there's one more thing that you also need to do. I think usually you would have to copy this software to the game directory. So I don't know if this time around it's going to work, but I'll just try and see if we would still have to copy the file to the game directory. So okay, so now let's click add game and see what comes. Alright, so click on add game. Okay, so I don't see this game here, but go to okay, no, it's not there. Alright, so um let's just okay, so let's just minimize this and then launch our game again and see if this time is going to work. Okay, so you can see the controller is working and like magic, and you can see it's working very fine. New, and the controller is going to work very fine. Alright, so like this. Uh, okay, let's wait while the game loads. I haven't gotten enough time to play this game, so I'm just at the start of the game. So yeah, okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so basically, this is how you can just fix in case the game is not recognizing your controller, and um, as I did and you saw earlier, sometimes you would have to copy the files, or sorry, the software, you have to send it to the game directory. I think that would be the old version of the X360, but with the newer version, I think you can simply launch it. But one thing you need to bear in mind is that sometimes you'll have to keep the software running in case you just close the software, then maybe it just closes and then it won't work. But you just have to minimize it, and then you launch your game and it will work fine. Okay, so let's just wait while the game loads and see if our settings and control configuration will work very perfect. Now, just a second. Okay,
Jin, what happened?
I found Lord Shimra.
so
I could have saved him,
get that.
but the Khan was there.
Okay,
I failed my uncle.
At least you're in one piece.
okay. So this game
I
is
swore to protect this island with my life,
graphics very nice and
but now the Mongols have stolen our home,
but
killed our
well,
samurai.
yeah,
You forgot what it's like to fight someone stronger than you. To feel weak. Sometimes when you're staring death in the face, you have to do whatever it takes to survive.
The Khan expects to fight a war against the samurai. He will anticipate our
isn't there a way to skip this?
every move, unless we find new ways to surprise him.
Uh,
That's how we'll save Lord Shimra and retake our home.
You'll need some help.
Riders, the Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them! Hide! In the grass!
oh, well, I think I missed something here, so I didn't configure that. So, but aside that, everything is
Khan's attack dogs.
There's too many of them!
well, guys. Let's just close it and then continue with yeah, yeah. All right. So now that we are done with this, the next thing that we'll be doing is to connect our controller to via the Bluetooth. So connecting your controller with the Bluetooth, that is a bit tricky. Though what I'm going to do is to do that in a new video or in my next video, and then I'll just take time and then do it step by step, and then so that you won't just find yourself in all these errors and that stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video, and please kindly like and then subscribe to this channel as well, and also stay tuned for the next video, because that is where I'm going to show you how to connect your controller to the Bluetooth. Right, thank you.